Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad Anas Abdul Razak and I'm a student from MMU Bachelor Interface Design. Well, today I'm going to explain the implementation of cryptocurrency via smartwatches. What is cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which make it near impossible to counterfeit or double spend. Many cryptocurrencies are decentralized network based on blockchain technology, a distributed ledger enforced by a disparate network of computers. A defining feature of cryptocurrency is that they are generally not issued by any central authority, rendering them theoretically immune to government interference or manipulations. This means that cryptocurrency is a decentralized platform where third person, that is a government or people who are taking the chance to trying to take the benefits, those people are not welcome. So this is an individual fair system of finance. So the implementation of cryptocurrency in smartwatches. The app allows user to keep track of Bitcoin price and the user wallet balance, as well as delivering relevant notifications such as sending an alert when Bitcoin transaction have occurred. So the idea of what we are going to do is going to make an app or an interface, or making a smartwatch itself together with the interface. So the app will show Bitcoin wallet of how our money is calculated in Bitcoin, and we can send and receive cryptocurrency using just our smartwatches, not our phone anymore. So the second part is, if the user wishes to receive payment, the watch can also be used to display a QR code with the Bitcoin address of the wallet. This is what I mean of the implementation of smartwatches using cryptocurrency. The display can be used as a QR code where they can scan and send the money. So with the smartwatches features, this can enhance the already features that have already been implemented in smartwatches, that is NFC. NFC could potentially prove a useful addition for making transaction between devices transacting with merchant point of sale system. So with the power of NFC already implemented in smartwatches, they can enhance the ecosystem of cryptocurrency itself. So the problem identification of cryptocurrency and how we use them in our daily life. So mostly the user interface should be user friendly, and the second part is the regulation needed to be approved. So most of the country, as we see nowadays, are rejecting the use of cryptocurrency because of the decentralized system. A government cannot manipulate the system. Some of the cryptocurrency are secured and cannot be printed more than it already have been stated. So if we can see nowadays, fiat currency, that is paper money, we can see that it is being printed easily, and the government can print it anytime. As you see in cryptocurrency, the government or the system itself cannot be manipulated or repeat or print, because it is being seen in a public space, that is in the internet, whereas all the people can see the transaction of the cryptocurrency. So the third part is currency fluctuation. Because of the cryptocurrency is still in a beta stage, most of the people nowadays have fear. This make a demanding of people knowing what to do or what to not to do. So the fear is still there, as Bitcoin is trying to improve itself year by year, but as times goes on, within the 2 to 3 years from now, we can see the currency fluctuation will be decreased, because of the people who are going to understand the true meaning of cryptocurrency. And most of the company throughout the world nowadays are going to implementing the system blockchain and making their own cryptocurrency. So the project objective of this implementation of cryptocurrency in smartwatches is to make the transaction more private and secure. And the second is that to make the transaction cheap and instant worldwide. This is because cryptocurrency have no third parties. So we as a user can send money directly to one another without having a interfere or a third party or maybe a bank or fees that will deduct from the sending. So this will eliminate the middleman and fees taken from a third party that I just mentioned before. And the last part is mobility. So with the cryptocurrency being implemented into a smartwatch, this will eliminate the contact between the customer and the worker. So it will make the time faster for them to proceed their work, and it will eliminate the time. So the user identification is who are going to use this kind of technology. Of course, mostly all the consumer will use this as a daily routine to transact to one another. And of course, we can see that having a cryptocurrency and a cashless system, this will enable mostly elderly making the transaction without taking out the money, so this can ease them to go to grocery or do any transaction. So when are we going to use them? As I mentioned before, people are going to use them to buy grocery or buy stuff, and some people use cryptocurrency to send the money to another country. Imagine if I send from country A to country B, I want to send 1 ringgit to country B. The country B will receive the exact amount of 1 ringgit. Where are they going to use this kind of technology? So the smartwatch, the cryptocurrency, the transaction, all of this technology depends on internet. So as long as there is an internet connection, the transaction can be done smoothly, as we are going to a 5G era. So next, the concept design of the watch is going to be minimalist and sleek. So we don't want to make it bulky, because we want to make it as sleek as possible so that it will blend to the human skin. So the next is the user interface. Of course, the user interface must be user friendly, because we are going to target most of the user throughout the entire age. Of course, with the user friendly interface, we must need a contrast color. You can see and identify the interface much more clearly and better understanding. So this is the design that I made in Rhino. So as you can see, there are 2 spheres on the top circle there. You can see those are going to be infrared cameras and cameras itself to scan QR code. So this is a final render of the smartwatch and the interface together. So the features, as you can see, it has a screen with touchscreen interface. You can use your finger to navigate the system in the smartwatch, and there is a camera also. So the camera is used to scanning QR code so that we can send the money to them. And for the infrared blaster, this is used to control electronical equipment. As we can see nowadays that most of our equipment nowadays are connected and controlled using just only the internet. So infrared blaster will improve the connectivity between the device. So as for the last one is scroller. So there is basically 3 scroller, 2 on the left of the smartwatch and 1 on the bottom right of the smartwatch. So the scroller navigate interface within the smartwatch, as we have the screen to navigate using our finger. So we added a physical scroller so that we can have another feeling and option to navigate it freely. So on how to use, we have experience using an app from our phone, a cashless system like for example Grab, Boost and Touch and Go. So the same thing that we use in the app in our phone is the same thing that we are going to do in the smartwatch itself, because this smartwatch has a camera, so it can be done the same thing as we do in our smartwatch when we are doing a transaction. So for the smartwatch, for the screen, when we are going to do a transaction between another people, we are going to open the public address. So this public address determine our wallet, so people can send cryptocurrency to the wallet itself, to our wallet, by just using our smartwatches, not our phone. So for the camera, we can use the camera to scan the QR code for us to send the money to them. So the camera is focusedly using on sending transaction, while the screen is being used to display our wallet to receive transaction. So the future progress of this is Bitcoin and any cryptocurrency form of money are a significant advance toward a cashless economy. Bitcoin is the first of its sort, and there are defects with the frameworks. Anyway, the main adaptation of anything isn't generally great. For our situation, Bitcoin is solid base for a cashless only economy, yet it's just in an alpha stage. So this means is that Bitcoin was originally created in 2009. So now it's 2020, a decade after the Bitcoin was born and created. So Bitcoin, a decade after, and time by time, it is getting much more stable and much more stronger, and companies throughout the world are going to implement this and make Bitcoin itself to use very easy, and people without age restriction will easily understand on how and what is Bitcoin in the near future. So Bitcoin is totally going to be a new era of financial system. So that's all for today. So this is a report on the implementation of cryptocurrency of smartwatches. Thank you very much.